Welcome to the Content Amplification Podcast, where you will gain insight into real-life tactical and strategic elements to help you scale and grow your business. Now, let's get started with today's episode.
Hey everyone, it's been a while since we had a podcast here in the Content Amplification Show, and I thought it was due time to put out some more content for you. And today in this episode, I want to talk to you about different layers and peeling back the onion and really revealing that trust factor that is naturally evident in your business. And you know what? In our personal relationships and relationships that we have with our clients, it's all built on trust. And people do business with people. They don't really do businesses with businesses. But when it comes to putting out content in our marketing, why do we not take that same approach? The ones that are doing that are seeing great results. So what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is if you're doing, let's say, some paid advertising, paid traffic, we'll use Facebook as the example. We like to use that here on the show. Or if you are going to create some content for your social media, you have a tendency to want to talk about the offer. Right? We all talk about creating the offer, and the offer ultimately will lead to money. And that's what we want, right? We want to grow our business. We want to get paying clients. So we have that natural tendency to want to jump right to the offer. And we forget that there are people out there that we are trying to get attracted to us that don't know who we are. And if you go out guns a-blazing, as we like to say, and you jump right into that offer, it's really a cold introduction, a cold transaction or transition. So you're going to have a couple layers in front of that. And what I'm seeing that is working really well is 2 layers of trust before you even introduce that lead generating offer. So let's take an example here. Let's say you do have an offer where you would do a free, we'll use a free consultation, a free audit, whatever it is, or you're going to give away something for free. That's the way to get people into your list. That's a way to get people into your system, your CRM, so you can start to nurture them. So what you're going to want to look at doing is putting out, let's say, video content, creating a video that's just you talking about a topic. Right? You're just talking, you're educating, you're putting out value on there. There's no call to action. There's no mention of an offer. There's no mention of the services that you do for clients. It's really just positioning you as a topic expert. And this is where you may start to talk about your philosophies on things, the problems that are happening in that industry that you are in, and how you see people overcoming those things. It's really, like I said, it's very similar to if you were to walk in a room and there was somebody telling a story and it was very compelling and really interesting and they were great at doing that, and you walked around and you were attracted to that and you stood there and you started to listen, right? And no matter what it was that they were telling you, you were like, wow, this person really is passionate about that. That is the type of content that you want to put out. And then using the powers of the Facebook ads platform, you're then able to target that video to a wide range of people within your ideal demographic. You don't get so hyper-focused to narrow it down as much as, specific geographic range, age range, interests, and things like that. What I recommend is 1 to 2 points of data, right? If you're going to go and say, okay, I do business within, all of Canada, and my clients are between 30 and 50, okay? Now, if your clients are business owners or they are somebody who is interested in fitness, you're not going to necessarily narrow that down because not everybody has their profiles set with those type of interests on it. So by giving a very broad range in that targeting, when people see the content and the headlines in it, if they are of that demographic that you are targeting, that will speak to them and they will watch that video or they will click on it. They are then self-identifying. We then retarget them into another custom audience, and now we deliver a second piece of video content. This is where we're starting to get them to engage with us. And engagement can take different forms. The best type of engagement that I like to do in this is getting people to start to lean into the video, start to listen a bit more, and start to position themselves with what you're saying. So your terminology may be asking questions, right? Are you experiencing this problem? Do you not know how to overcome this challenge? Right? Have you tried these things? Right? Asking those questions, people in their head will silently be like, yeah, that's me. I understand. Yeah, that's exactly the experience that I'm having. And when you do that, you're starting to engage with them. You can even go a step further and say, hey, if you're experiencing this, let me know what it is that you have tried. Write it in the comments below this video. Or if there's something you have experienced that I haven't mentioned here, let me know below. I'd love to hear about it. Right? You're still not getting them to go to your website and opt in for anything. You are starting to get them to engage with you. And then you're going to monitor that, and you're going to then provide more value. You're going to respond to them, get that relationship going, and hopefully take them offline to either, not offline, but off of that thread into a messenger chat, or, offer to give them a call or whatever it is in your business. If they engage with that, right, then they're going to a third piece of content. And this doesn't necessarily have to be a video. This could be a link to your lead generating offer. It could be a free website audit. It could be a free consultation. It could be a free video series. But by the time that they have gone through those first two steps of starting to build that relationship to like, know, and trust you, it's going to be an easier sell technically to get them to opt in, as long as what it is that you are talking about in video 1, in video 2 is complemented by the offer in video 3 or link 3 or whatever it is. It's going to be a lot easier to get them to want to opt in. And then the last part is, well, if they opt in, you're going to nurture them. Maybe you're going to retarget them again, or it's going to come by email, whatever that case is. Or maybe it's the phones, your sales process over the phone after that free consult is trying to get that transaction. What is that actual offer, that paid product, service, widget, whatever it is that you do that's going to pay your bills, that you're going to get this client interested in? That's your sales process. So just to recap, what you need to do is you need to look at what is my offer, and let's back it up 2 to 3 steps. And how do we start to introduce ourselves as somebody that people can trust, relate to, that we're knowledgeable in our field, and that we're able to work very similarly in the thought process of our clients. If you can do that, I guarantee your conversions will be a lot better than they are now, or that they would be if you didn't do that. Again, thanks for listening. And if you've got any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. You know how to find me, amplifymycontent.com.
Thanks for listening to the Content Amplification Podcast. If you have questions about how you can amplify your content strategy, go to amplifymycontent.com.